Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me. Oh, no one's in there yet. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me? One person? Can you all hear me? Hello? Can you all hear me? Somebody chat me and tell me if you can hear me. Can you all hear me? How do I know if you can hear me? If y'all can hear me, just chat and tell me you can hear me, please. Okay, I just did a test, so I'm going to assume that y'all can hear me, okay? Well, hello. So this is my little live chats that I'll be doing every month, okay? I'm going to try my best, I promise, to get them out. I hope you can see me. This lighting is real weird because it's like the evening. So, first I want to talk about just what's going on with the channel and everything. I've added background music to most of my readings, most of the new readings. And I wanted to do a soothing music so it could be more meditative and be a more conductive environment for your thinking, just meditation, contemplating, what we're talking about and discussing through the readings. And this has been my go-to music, my go-to meditative music for as long as I've had this CD. So I'm just going on and passing that on to you, and I hope it benefits you. So for the month of October, I will be doing I will be combining the regular and extended readings for career and money, just so you can see how the extended readings are, which I'll talk about in a second. I'm still trying to decide if I want to move to Vimeo or just put them on my website if I can figure out how to do that. And the reason why is because a couple of days ago, I got a message from YouTube saying that they were getting rid of all their paid content. So that means that I have to move them, and that means that they won't be available for October. Okay? So I do apologize about that. I do want to do a quick reminder, too, that I do a free monthly reading. So it's like the full reading for someone once a month. All you have to do is go on my website and fill out the survey for the free reading. So when you go to the top bar, it'll say free reading, and you just click on that and you just fill out the little form. And I actually really do choose one person a month, and I put their name or just their first name and initial along the side. Also, I want to say, after I have this discussion about Venus signs, that I'll be doing like a 1-card intuitive read. I thought that I would be able to communicate with you all through the chat on the side, but I don't see anything there. So really quick, let me go to YouTube and see if it's up there. Let's see. YouTube. It's loading. Hold on. Oh, I see it on YouTube. Hey! I can see the chat there. Okay. I see it. Oh, I see it on YouTube. Hey! Oh. Let me turn that sound off. I can see. Okay. Hello, everybody. I see it now. I'm so excited. I'm so nerdy. Okay. Okay, so first we're going to talk about Venus signs, because I noticed a lot of people were actually talking about the Venus signs or about love in general. And Venus signs are so important because it shows you how to love or to have healthy relationships, believe it or not. So I think it's really important to know your Venus sign, which I made a link at the bottom of the screen for you to go there and check on your Venus sign or whatnot. Why is this? Stop doing weird things. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. This is my first one, so I hope they get better after this. Okay, there we go. Okay. So the Venus sign teaches you, basically it's how you attract love and how you act in a relationship, and let you know what to keep doing and what to stop doing, you know, depending on your Venus sign. So it's also helpful that if you're reading listening to anybody's general readings, not just mine, that you focus on the Venus sign when it has to do with love. So if you're watching my channel, the singles and couples reading, I would focus more on your Venus sign instead of your sign. But of course, you can do your sun, your moon, and your ascending, but definitely your Venus is something to look at. So I really wanted to get that out there. Okay, so of course, I'm going to use the Nicoletta Colati deck. Beautiful. Look at these beautiful cards. I love this deck so much. And it's like my go-to love deck, especially when it comes to healing. Okay? So let me see. And first, we're going to start with your Venus in Capricorn. So, that wanted to come right out. Okay, Venus in Capricorn. So the benefits of having a Venus in Capricorn is you're not a fling type of person. You like relationships and commitment. You're looking for a real partner, like a husband or a wife, somebody that you can handle everyday responsibilities with, and you don't have to handle per se. They can actually handle things on their own and assist you. So it's more like teamwork and a partnership with your Venus in Capricorn. So the card that came out was the Wheel of Fortune. And this is about you're very good at going with the flow, and you're looking for your mate, like your person. This is what this card tells me. It says that Capricorn Venuses go through a lot of frogs before they find their prince. This is what I get from this card, okay? So now, on the other hand, things that you can work on with your Capricorn and Venus is that you have a tendency to be aloof and detached in relationships. And that's because you get really comfortable after a while, because you just feel like things are going the way that they should go. So there's no need for you to, be extra or do the extra type of thing, okay? So it's good to remember to show appreciation to your partner and not slip into that standstill, okay? Reverse. This is about, it's interesting because this is the Capricorn card, okay? So it's all about being free. This is what I'm getting from this card, okay? Not following the plan so much and going more with the flow of between what's between you and your partner. But not going too much with the flow. I'm hearing that. Don't be afraid to express yourself and express what you need to with your partner. Don't be afraid that they're going to reject you, if you don't go along with the relationship, okay? All right, so we're going to move to Taurus. Venus, if your Venus is in Taurus, what benefits you is you believe in courtship, like old-fashioned courtship, okay? And cultivating relationships, building something with a partner. You do like romance and sensuality. These are really, really important in your relationships. Nine of Pentacles, interesting. In reverse, what I'm hearing is to not focus so much on, it's weird because I hear yourself, but it doesn't, and it's not necessarily in that context. It's like thinking of the other person and not so much on how you will benefit. It's hard to put it into words. But let me go to your negatives, because I hear Spirit saying that to me. Okay, so, well, not negatives, but things that you can work on is not being so possessive in relationships, because it's like you need total commitment with your partner. And you don't like change, so you have to be open that there is possibly, interesting, that there could be possibly change in a relationship, and kind of go with the flow. It's not going to always be, a steady stepping stone at all times. So the Seven of Swords, I'm hearing don't be your own worst enemy when it comes to relationships, okay? Pay attention to your partner. Really pay attention, because it may not be steady, because in a relationship or just in personal life, you go through phases and things change, and you or your partner will have to deal with certain things, so it's not always going to be steady. And that's something that you really need to remember, okay? So next we have Venus in Virgo. Your benefits are you are faithful and devoted in relationships, okay? And it kind of turns you into a servant for the one that you love, and not in a bad way. That's just how you express love to them, by giving, showing, doing the most, or doing what your partner needs, okay? That's how you show love, by doing, by serving. The Hermit in reverse. Interesting. Okay, don't dumb yourself down in the relationships. Okay? It's like bring yourself out so your partner can learn to love you. Not that you try to become your partner, but you just try to serve them or not be a complication within the relationship. But you do have to come out of yourself, okay, to express yourself and be who you are. If you don't like something, you don't have to go along with it, okay? Now, for negatives or things that you need to work on, I need to stop saying negatives because I don't really like saying that. You have a tendency to nag and criticize your partner. And that's because you're so considerate of your partner's feelings that you expect them to do the same in return. But your consideration, Virgo, is on a level that is that's high for a lot of people. A lot of people do not have the kind of consideration that you do in a relationship. So you have to remember that. Temperance, patience, patience with your partner. And you do have a lot of patience. This actually came up in reverse, okay? So this is about giving too much of yourself. Giving too much faith in a relationship, actually, okay? You do have to think about yourself. And this is like a common message. I don't know why, but it just has like the same undertone, but just a different overcast, okay? So next we're moving to Venus and Gemini. So you crave change, okay, to be in a relationship. You have to be allowed to pursue everything that you want to do in your relationships. I mean, well, in your life, because you want to do everything. You want to see everything. You want to explore. You want to experience. And you want a partner that can understand that about you. Definitely. You get an idea and you go with it. Okay? You have to be out in the world. You want to see. You want to experience. What I heard from this card is you want to be face to face with life. It's like you feed off of the experiences and you need your partner to understand that about you, right? So things that you need to work on. Even though you need your space, you need to remember to pay attention to your responsibilities when it comes to relationships. Remember that your partner also needs to be taken care of and be happy, even though, you know, you have the need to go out. Or not go out, but just explore the world. I don't feel a very partier vibe with you, okay? You got the Nine of Wands in reverse. And this is about letting down your walls. You know what you want to do. You stick with it, okay? When it comes to a relationship, you know, I want to do this and I need my partner to understand that this is exactly what I want to do, okay? And this is about letting that down, okay? And not being so stuck in that way. So next, sorry guys, thirsty. Hold on. Okay, so next we have Venus in Libra. So, Venus in Libra. That's so interesting to me because you are such charming people. So you are charming and very good at manipulating any situation to fit your needs. And I don't want you to hear manipulation as a bad thing. You just know how to get what you want. And you know how to deal with anybody that you need to deal with. Okay? Page of Cups. So this is about being perfect. This is what I'm hearing. Okay? This is being perfect so you can I don't want to say heal a person, but you want to be something beautiful to them. You want them to remember you. You want to not fix them, but be the most charming person that they met, almost. Okay? That's what I get from this card. So, things that you need to work on. Because people come very easily to you, you sometimes don't appreciate for a person for what they can offer you. Because if you're in a relationship with a person or a situation with a person, and it doesn't come as easy to you as you need it to, you know that you can get it elsewhere. And that's not negative, but you know, you will be set in what it is that you want. And you know that you can achieve that with anyone. And it's like it doesn't give you longevity in a relationship because you know that it is easy for you. So what is this? The Queen of Cups in reverse. Codependency. So this is about opening up your feelings so much, about not being so logical, okay? And open up your feelings and not, this is interesting, not depending on your partner's or the other person's feelings, okay? To almost piggyback or grow off of that, if that makes any sense. Interesting. Yes. So it's about letting out that codependency and not being afraid to be who it is that you are, okay? And almost not what it is that you need. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So next we have Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius. So the benefits to that is you just want to show someone that you want someone that can stimulate your mind, okay? And in return, you will appreciate that about them, and you want to compliment them in that same exact way. So you're very eccentric. I like to say that about Aquariuses. But it's not eccentric, just like off the beaten path. So I don't want to say eccentric. But that's what makes you so attractive and so interesting to a person. And you got the Ace of Cups. Okay? It's like finding new things that in love, finding new love that intrigues you or gives you an opportunity to be happy. I really just see someone just being happy, like at the beginning of a relationship, like this feeling of frolicking in sunflowers, like that kind of feeling. Okay, that's what it would make you feel like to connect with someone on a thoughtful or mind-blowing level. Okay, so things that you need to work on. You're a little bit more practical and less emotional, okay, which can frustrate your partners or other people that you're dealing with. And because you're so logical and you're so different and you're off the beaten path, you don't really follow normal standards. So that can make you a little aloof and detached to normalcies, like the rules of the game is what I'm hearing, like things that you're supposed to do, but you don't look at it that way. You don't think of it that way. You kind of just go with the flow and do what it is that you want to do. You got the Four of Wands, okay? So this is about building foundations, okay, Aquarius? Building emotional foundations with your partner. This is something that you want to do. You want to connect with your partner also on an emotional level. Grow passion, not being so logical about things, but actually showing passion and making your partner feel like they won. What I'm hearing is making your partner feel like every once in a while they've won a battle, or making them feel really special every once in a while. This card fell out, the Two of Pentacles, because this will help you keep some balance, okay, within the situation, between your emotions and your logical side. Okay, so Venus in Scorpio. Okay. Venus in Scorpio. Scorpios, you feel love in its highest form. Okay. And that's how you show love, in its highest form. This also shows up in your intimate sector as well. But not just to anyone, because you read people very well and you choose your right companions. But when you find a person and you feel really intense about them, you show them those feelings. Eight of Swords. I'm feeling that your thoughts become surrounded with this person or this situation. And I feel like you just want to possess this person, okay? Not in a bad way, but you just want to hold tightly to them. Like in this photo, I didn't even notice that this child or girl was holding this bunny so tightly. Oh, interesting, because the things that you need to work on is that your emotions are so intense that you don't know how to do anything halfway, okay? You give your all, 100%, 110% if you can. And if you feel like your partner is not putting in the same amount of effort for you, you will leave. And it's important for you to know that you can't totally possess an individual, okay? They do have to do their own thing, and that will help you build a more healthy relationship. I wonder why a card isn't falling out. He's saying everything, but let's see. Four of Cups in reverse. Paying attention to the signs. There we go. So if your partner is showing you that you're trying to possess their time, or doing a little bit too much, you need to give your partner a moment, okay? Some time to themselves is what I'm hearing. You have to understand that your partner is not going to leave you. I don't think that that's a problem that you have. But you have to allow them to live their life and have their own time as well outside of you, okay? So, Venus and Cancer. Cancer, you like security and comfort in your relationships. Calmness as well. I need to elaborate that. Calmness. And you work hard to achieve that kind of stability in your relationships. Wow, you had two cards fall out. This is the Hierophant and the World card, okay? So what I see right now is that when you get into a relationship, that's it, okay? That's what you feel. You feel like like, it'll be it. I mean, like, this is pretty much what I'm hearing from this. I feel like you will surround them with the love that they need, or you feel like you're surrounding them with the love that they need, okay? And there's no reason for them to look anywhere else or to go anywhere else. That's really all that I'm getting from that, okay? So, what you need to work on. You have a tendency to not think rationally sometimes and jump to conclusions. And that's only because you deal with emotions, okay? You have very strong emotions. And you need to be open to expressing yourself for the other person to understand your emotions. Because it's like you feel them so strongly and you know that's what you feel. And you feel like they should know that that's what you feel, if that makes any sense. And you go straight to the feelings, the reactive feelings, if that make any sense, for what you feel. So if they do something that make you mad, it's not like you're not going to say this made me mad. You're just going to be mad, okay? So your card is the King of Wands. Okay. The King of Wands is very expressive, okay? And he is on top of his game with expressing what he wants or getting others to go in the same direction that he is going in of how he feels. But in order to do that, you have to get your emotions under control. The King has control over everything, I would say, okay? Like the Emperor, I feel like he has control over everything. But the King of Wands has more control over his passions. So those emotions, when you feel that energy, like you need to immediately react, that's what you need to have control over, okay? So, Venus in Pisces. Isn't that perfect? My Venus is in Pisces. And you love to love. You believe in love. Love at first sight. Twin flames, everything that you can possibly think of that has to do with dreams and fairy tales, okay? And anything that dreams are made of pretty much is what you believe in and what you love, okay? And you will stick with that. This is what this card says. That's what you believe, and you will not take anything less than that. That's what I feel. Nothing less than that, okay? So what it is that you need to work on is being careful with being a reflection of what your partner wants and being true to your own needs. Okay? And that's because, really long story short, you want to be perfect for your partner. And when you find a partner, you feel like they're perfect. Okay? No matter what happens, you're going to work through it. That's just what you do. And you want to be that perfect for your partner. But what happens is your partner will feel like you're not being true to yourself because they can feel that. So they'll either be upset with you because of that or feel like basically they're in a relationship with themselves, okay? Four of Cups came out again, but this time in the upright. And this is about paying attention, okay? Paying attention to, okay, so on the regular Rider-Waite deck, oh, I got something different when I looked at this card. So this is about being trapped in your own emotions or what it is that your partner needs, and you're not paying attention to your own needs. That's exactly what it says, and that's exactly what I told you. So I'm going to leave that there. Thanks, Spirit. Okay. So next, we have Venus in Aries. Okay, Venus in Aries. You are flirty, and you like to talk about yourself, not in a negative way, but that's how you... Hello, Roxy. I just happened to look down. Who else do I see down here? Oh, Sweet Mother of Chaos, Kyra, Chai. I hope I got that right. And Jess, hello. And Florentine, hello. Okay, back to Aries. I'm sorry, I get distracted easily. Okay, so Aries, you like to flirt. And where we're at, you talk about yourself. Not that you are conceited, but you just want your partner or the person that you're interested in to understand what it is that you bring to the table. That's what I like to tell people when just out normal life, when they tell me about Aries people that they're dating, and they're like, oh, they're so conceited. And it's not that. It's definitely not that. It's just that they want you to know what they bring to the table. They want you to appreciate them for who they are and what they have, you know? Because you like to show that better self. You're not going to meet a person and say, I snore at night. And I, eat a lot of food when out of the refrigerator. I drink milk out of the milk carton. You're not going to tell a person that. You tell people all the beautiful things about yourself. So you actually had two cards fall. Sorry, my nose rings all weird. You had two cards fall out. You had the Hangman. And what is this? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So what this says to me is stepping outside of yourself to look in a different perspective. So not focusing on yourself as much, but really thinking about your partner as well. Paying attention to, are they happy? Actually paying attention to if they are trying to build with you as well. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. What I'm getting is that you'll have a tendency to choose a person based on whatever it is that you choose, because you're very, you go for it. You're very fiery, Aries. And it's about focusing more on if this person is actually putting in the time and effort. So stepping out of the ideas that you have about love and focusing on that. Okay. So what it is that you need to work on is learning to be patient and tolerant. Okay. And have tolerance and have tolerance in a relationship. And that's because you have a tendency to get bored when things get normalized. Okay. And because you like excitement. So let's see what comes up. The Lovers. The reason why the Lovers comes up is choices. Yes. So you have choices to be with a person, and you have to remember that you chose this person, okay? And make sure that when you're choosing a person, that you choose a person that you can actually grow with. Not because they're beautiful, not because they have that thing, or you just like to be around them, or even that they focus on why they make you feel so good is what I'm hearing. Okay. Make sure that it's something beneficial to your growth and not just something that's visually stimulating. Interesting. Yes. That's what hurts you. That's your weakness. Your weakness is pretty things. I see. Okay. So next we have Venus and Leo. Okay. So you want a very warm-hearted, loyal, generous type of partner. Okay. Somebody that you can idolize. Okay. And be proud that you have that person around you. That's what you want. You want to feel special in a relationship. You want to make sure that they care about you. Flattery goes a long way if you have a Venus in Leo. Okay. Let's see. You got the Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, I like how the same cards are coming out of this deck. But the Page of Cups in reverse. And this is about remembering that love is not about feeling like a teenager all the time. Okay. It's okay to feel good in a relationship, but as you get older and as you want something stable, it's not just about holding hands or them pulling out chairs or opening up doors or things like that. Okay. Hello, Eileen. Hello, Nike. Is it Nike? Nike? Okay. And things that you need to work on. Because you like to feel very appreciated and you don't like complacency in a relationship or boringness, you have to remember that sometimes your partner may need some downtime, okay? They may be a little bit different from you or love differently than you do. And you don't want to reflect what it is your partner is doing. If your partner is feeling distant or being a little distant, you don't want to also become distant as a way to show them exactly what it feels like. Because what I'm hearing is, this may be for somebody specific, but if you're doing that, they don't know why you're doing that. They just think you're mad about something else. They don't understand the reason why you are mad. Okay, and because you're not getting enough attention. This is something about attention. Okay, so you had two cards fall out. You had the Six of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Okay, you don't want to be your own worst enemy when it comes to your thoughts or how you should how you feel about a person or what you think they're doing. You shouldn't let those feelings grow, okay, because that's going to block your victory. This is also about getting attention from others. So don't let the fact that the attention may be going down a little bit or may not be as strong as when you first met to reflect the way that your partner feels about you, okay? So last but definitely not least, we have Venus in Sagittarius. Now, you have to be in a relationship where you grow. You need to expand. Sagittariuses are very spiritual, okay? Very, very fiery. I definitely think of wands when I think of Sagittarius. And it's more like you're that way with your thoughts. And Aries, I feel like, is more that way in their actions, more like wands. Okay, so you like to expand your world and your consciousness. Okay, you like for your thoughts to be on fire. That's really what I get from that. Okay. This is the Ace of Wands in reverse. I hope you can see these cards. I wasn't putting them up too close to the camera, but this is about delays, okay? And I feel like because you like finding out new things or growing or expanding, reading books that make you think, that really make you think, that if you do not have that stimulation, that could put you in a negative spot in a relationship. So if you're in a relationship and it doesn't feel like you're getting that passion or fire, you have the tendency to back off a little, okay? So what you need to work on is that Sagittarius like to have the freedom to do what they want, when they want, with whom they want to do it with, and that is for sure. Okay, you have to think about others' feelings and involvement within a situation. I don't feel like you have a problem with that, but you have to come up with a healthy compromise. Okay. When you don't get what you want at that exact time, which I feel like is something that you grow out of, if you're in healthy relationships and you go along your path, you always learn more and become stronger in the areas that you need to work on, and that's with every sign or every situation. So your card that fell out was the High Priestess in reverse. And okay. So that's telling me that you have to pay attention to the little signs, okay? When you start to feel like everything is out of whack, you need to listen more to your intuition, okay? Looking at the big picture is what I'm hearing. Not exactly how you feel at that specific moment, but how the bigger picture will be affected by you wanting to do something at that exact moment, okay? So that's all the Venus signs. And I am going to answer some questions now. Now, before I get into the questions, I do want to remind you that at the bottom of these videos, because I think it'll be posted at the end. I'm not sure how I did this, I'm going to be honest. But leave comments under the video of what you would like to see in face-to-face videos. Otherwise, I'll just make stuff up or whatever spirit guides me to do. I always look back on the comments and the questions so I can answer, or it can be an influence for the next video. And I do want to thank you all for everything. Your support and love and comments and just everything. I don't even know how to put it into words, because I just feel so blessed to be able to help others. That's all I've ever wanted to do. So thank you so much. And I'm so humbled by the whole experience. I'm smiling because I'm just so happy. Like, it just makes me so happy. I'm a very simple person, and I keep to myself a lot. I meditate a lot. I just work, go to school, that kind of thing. And it's just nice to know that I'll be able to help someone, even for a brief time. So thank you so much. And any questions? Anybody have any questions they want answered? I'll be more than happy to answer them. Let's see. Let me expand this chat. Okay, I got it. What did you say, Nike? Is my twin flame what? Oh, is he my twin flame? Okay. So, I'm hearing that you want to actually make the moves. You've been thinking about him lately? You should call him, talk to him. Yeah, call him and talk to him. I feel like you miss him. You miss him, and it's okay to talk to him. It's okay to be friends with him. That's what the cards are saying. I don't know why. Why are you not talking to him? Is it because he's not cooperating with what you want? Or you're not clear on what it is that he will say to you? Don't be afraid to fight for what you want in this situation. Okay. I don't feel like you should push him, but I feel like you should definitely talk to him. I hope that's a good enough answer for you. Okay, Florentine. Yes. You have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So it goes to from a message. Oh, you can't see. It goes from a message to a communication. Okay? Getting to know each other. But I have to say that soulmates are not necessarily like the person that you're going to be with forever. You know what I mean? It could be somebody that you're talking to right now, but the relationship just grows stronger. Yeah, and I'm also going to say, Florentine, that this person may be watching you or not the person that you expected to be. And you just need to move forward. Don't have an idea in your head about what type of person it is that you're looking for, because I don't think they're going to be like that, okay? And Eileen. Oh, you had 3 cards come out, Eileen. I definitely feel like you want things to move forward. And I feel like you're going to come together. But then you have this 2 of Wands in the end. And that's telling me to tell you to be careful about your thoughts. Be careful about your thoughts and your emotions. Take it slow. Take it slow and be careful, okay, with that. That's what I'm going to say. Give him time to come to you. Yeah. Give him time to come to you, because that's what he needs to do. He needs to come to you. Because you need to figure out if he's being for real, okay? How else can I explain that? If he really is going to make the effort, because I feel like you're worth more than the way he's treating you, if that makes any sense, okay? And Amy, wow, you have 4 cards come out. Okay, you got the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Death card in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like he's not talking to you because he is not stable. There are things about himself that he does not want to change at the moment because he's not ready to face them, if that makes any sense to you. Wow, you got a lot of cards falling out for you, Amy. This person that you're thinking about or talking about is a very short-term thinker, okay? It's like they don't think outside of their box. He doesn't think outside of his box. He's not thinking about how to nurture the relationship. He makes really bad judgments. Definitely. He makes really bad judgments. Sassy Massy. I love that name. That's so cute. Let's see. You want me to just do yours or just Leo and Gemini in general, Sassy? I feel like there's a delay on this video. You want me to, well, Sassy, I'm going to do, because I figure you're either a Leo or a Gemini. So let me see what's between you and this Gemini or Leo. This one really wants to come out. Okay, so you got the Two of Cups, which means that you probably were in a relationship with this person, or you're either in a relationship with this person, or you feel connected to this person. Okay, this could be physical or emotionally because it is cups. All right. You also have the Four of Wands in reverse, which means that what you thought was stable in the relationship wasn't as stable as you thought it was. And it probably has something to do with money or home life. Maybe they didn't help you out when they were supposed to help you out. Something with money. I feel like something came around and they just didn't do what you thought they were going to do. And you're looking for more security. You wanted them to do something to show that they were going to either be down with you, you know what I mean? Or have something to do with money or a job or home. Whatever it is, you're waiting for them to take control of the situation. Okay? Let's see. Roxy. Ooh, you had a lot of cards fall out. You had the Seven of Wands, the Judgment, the Strength card, the the Knight of Cups, and the Hierophant. Let me see, because that's a lot. So give me a second. Roxy, this is for you. Okay, so I feel like you really have been fighting for a relationship, okay, or something stable, but you feel like you're just not getting what you want to get, okay. You're trying to make changes or make better judgments when it comes to your love life, right? And you're being very strong. You're being very strong, and I feel like you're doing a lot of self-work and taming things about your love sector or what love means to you. I feel like somebody's going to come in, okay? Because you have the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. Okay, and these are both, this is about relationships and stability, and this is about love or someone coming in that resembles a relationship. So you also had the Queen of Wands in reverse. Stop thinking it's going to be somebody from your past. All right. Yeah, that's funny. Before I even looked at that, you already knew who you wanted. And stop thinking that it's that person. Okay. So, let me see. Let me go back up. Who did I miss? Scorpion Shadow. Okay. Thanks. Wow. You got a lot of things going on, huh? Be careful that you're not trying to change yourself for this person, okay? Because I feel like you're starting to let walls down that you may have had up, okay, for this person. But pay attention is all I'm hearing. Let me pull another. Pay attention to stability within a relationship or with this person. Pay attention to that. There may also be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus somewhere in the mix. But you're still waiting for a message. I see you waiting for a message, having hopes that there's a message. You want them to take control because you see an opportunity for stability here, but everything is so up in the air that you don't even know. That's what I get for you. Okay, what? Who is next? I done got all beautiful one. And then after this, I'm going to choose one more. Thank you, guys. Okay. Leo. I got a couple people asking about Leo, so I'm just going to do a short little Leo reading real quick. Leo, before we even started, you're going through some changes, and that's exactly what fell out. I can't even make this up. Okay, you are going through some changes for sure. Things are changing, and you're just trying to figure out where you fit in within these changes, okay? Okay. Things are changing. You got the Wheel of Fortune, but things are changing for the better. I just feel like at the moment, you can't understand that. That's what I get. I feel like things are changing behind the scenes for the better, but in front of you, you're just like, why is everything like this right now? Okay? Don't be afraid to go with change. Don't try to hold on to the past because that's where you were comfortable in. It's okay to move it out because there are better things coming. Then you have the Judgment. Wow. Whoever asked for Leo reading, y'all really got some stuff going on. These are all major arcana cards. Wow. Okay, so your last card is the Judgment. This is about making the best decisions for yourself, okay? Making the best decisions in a situation. And then I pulled the High Priestess, okay? Listening to your intuition, what's best for you. Don't just try to hold on to the past because you're comfortable there. I can understand why you may be doing that, but that's just not the best thing for you. Yes. Make sure that what you're working on is working with you, okay? If that makes any sense. So that's a short reading for Leos. And I'm just going to pick one, last one. I'm going to do two more because somebody else jumped out to me. And then for real, I'm done this time, seriously. So, Megan Love, I'm going to do yours. And you want to know, what do you see for love for you? Woo! This one definitely wanted to come out, and this is the Chariot, okay? And let me see what's accompanying the Chariot. Spirit's telling me to do all upright for you. Okay. There may be somebody at work that you're looking at. That's random. It's somebody that may come around to you, or say hi to you, or sits close to you, or something like that, and you have like ideas about them, or you may daydream about them. It may be a new job, or you moved to something. It may be a neighbor as well. But I feel like you don't, this is interesting. So I feel like you don't know what this person feels about you, or you don't, look how beautiful this card is, by the way. Look, oh my God, I love this deck. So I feel like you don't know about this person, or you don't know where this is going. You don't even know if they really like you, or if they're just being nice. That's what I get. So this person is trying to get with you for sure, okay? It's like this is their way of showing you that they care, okay? They're trying to be really cute, and you need to perceive that. Okay? So that's actually a really good one. That must have been straight for you. Okay. So, who was the last one? Oh, Cynthia, I have to do yours, so I'm going to do two more. I can't. Okay, so I want to do Lucky Kitty 13. And then and then for real, guys, I'm going to end with Cynthia. Okay. Sorry, I just really love doing these. I really love reading. I really, really do. So it's really hard for me to stop. Okay. So Lucky Kitty 13. Wow, I think you got your answer. This is the 7 of Wands and 3 of Swords. Okay. So let me just tell you that this card is about standing up for something, even though there's opposition. Okay. And that's what you're doing. I feel like you're really trying to hold on to this because you really, really believe. You really, really, I can feel it. You just really, really believe in it. But what's happening is it's hurting you every time you do that. Okay? Yeah. And then you got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is about not... It's making it more difficult for you because of that, unfortunately. Okay? And Cynthia, you're going to be my last one. Okay. I see something. This is really weird, Cynthia, but I see something white and fluffy, like clouds or marshmallow fluff. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Cynthia, give more to yourself. Give more to yourself because that creates harmony. You cannot give so much to others that you forget about yourself. Okay? Nurture yourself. You are special. And you did a lot. Oh, it's a lot of feelings. You've done a lot. You've done a lot for others and for him. And it's like you intentionally made your life harder to help out others. And listen to your dreams. I feel like there's messages in your dreams. Don't be so trapped in this. Think about yourself. Spa day. Cynthia, do you like to take soothing baths? This is really weird, but like soothing baths, like with candles or bubbles or something like that. It's just about taking care of yourself. It's time for you to take care of yourself because there's worry there's worry. And I know this was a big thing, or this was a surprise, or this turned your life upside down, because you had a kingdom built. You had a life built, and you feel like it got tore down. You weren't ready, but you need to really think about yourself. That's like the only thing that I'm hearing is to make the decision to not be trapped within this situation and look past all the illusion or all of what's going on. And then you get in more let go cards because he'll always be there. Always. I feel like you were really close. Okay? And this is going to be the last message. Stop trying to be alone all the time, because that's not a way for you to deal with it. Keeping yourself locked away. Yeah, it's just about you being clear thinking. I also heard something about comics. I don't know why, but writing down your feelings. It's about you moving past it. It's really what I say. I don't know why that, but the Two of Cups came up, so that means that either that could be that your emotions are bonded as well. It doesn't have to necessarily mean that. That your emotions are bonded to the situation, if that makes any sense as well. That could mean that too. Yeah, you just really need to, because you keep getting a lot of swords and a lot of court cards, okay? So to me, it's like you need to stop being like bonded with your thoughts, or like work on actually releasing the thoughts and perceiving the negative ones with the positive ones, like separate those. You know, it's really about giving it time. And of course there is going to be delays. Now let me see if there's any messages, but I just keep getting the same messages about not stressing yourself out so much. It's the same things over and over again. It's about knowing that it's difficult and being trapped in something, being trapped in your emotions and your thoughts, like almost replaying things, not wanting to get out because you feel guilty in a way, but it's like not what, like what are you waiting on? It's more like that feeling. Like, listen to your dreams. Those are your messages. The messages are coming through your dreams. Those are the messages. I guess they're your private messages, right? So they're coming through your dreams. Definitely take care of your scalp. Yeah, Scorpion shadow, exactly. So that's why there's so, Cynthia, I see what you posted. And that's why there's so many messages about you taking care of yourself. Definitely. Because you get all these cards about your, oh, I'm sorry. You're getting a lot of cards about your about thoughts and your world being turned upside down. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, right? So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is definitely about not being able to nurture. It's like feeling bad that you weren't there to, and then you got the Five of Pentacles. So it's about spiritual depletion. So feeling bad spiritually that you weren't there to fix the situation, right? But you have to let that go. This is the Moon card in reverse. And that's easier said than done. And I'm sorry if I sound really like straight to the point and abrasive. My Mercury is in Sagittarius. If anybody knows that, that means your communication is like, you know, like straight to the point. And my Sun is in Capricorn. So It just comes out that way. But it's about, I feel the dreams are to help you. The dreams are the communication, okay, to help you. But if you're trapped in your thoughts, then counteracts all of the healing, right? Okay. All right, guys. I hope that was enough. Cynthia, if you want to have a private reading, please contact me. Or if you just want to talk or whatever, you can always go to my website and go to the comment page, or you can just email me. Feel free, seriously. Anything else? But I think that was it, guys. I went way past my time. So I have so much fun with you all. So I do want to remind you that I am going to do this every month. This will be my face-to-face because I finally got my live stream to work. So this is exactly how I want to do it. So again, I love you all. Thank you so much. I will see you next month. Bye.